So now I am on the Millennium Way in Kenilworth. I'm past the castle, out across the fields, and we come shortly to where the pond was, where Queen Elizabeth I used to go fishing. But I don't know if it was actually her, but they had a lake here full of fish, and people used to come, or her people used to come and fish for the castle. Robert Dudley owned the castle, Earl of Leicester, which the Queen gave him that honour. Shall we say they were good mates? And I can see a little robin down there on that twig. Hello. He's flying under the hedge now. Now the mud has gone to, yeah, it's not too bad. You can stand on it, you don't sink into it now. So it just shows you that just a few days this can transform from soggy mud to dried mud, and then of course as people gradually walk on it, it all flattens out again and we're back to a normal path. So that's quite a good thing once the sun gets on it. Even if the sun's not on it, I've got an idea that some of it evaporates anyway out of the mud. Lovely old oak tree over there, look at that. And now we're back under these trees. Well, wherever you are in this great big world of ours, I hope you're fit and well. Not too hot and not too cold. And I hope you're keeping yourself mentally well as well. So don't forget to get out into the, do as you please, but my suggestion is, look, the leaves are coming out. My suggestion and scientific evidence is you're going to make your mental health a lot better getting out in amongst the trees. As you can tell, it's not doing much for the rambling Rambler, but there we are. No, seriously, I enjoy it and I think it is a great benefit. Now today, my lady didn't fancy the mud, because there's one part of this walk that's very, very muddy, and you can't avoid it. You've got to go through the gate. Mud is all around the gate. So I offered to, if she wanted to go for a walk when I get home, I'll go for a walk with her. So it could be a double walk today, but we will have to see. See a little robin in the bush there as well. No, I think it's a tree sparrow. Now look, all this here, not the high points, well I don't know actually, but this was all lake here. The bit at the back, the hill, was obviously not underwater, but going through a little gate, and we're wandering across the fields. It's a really, really lovely day. I'd forgotten what 10 degrees felt like when there's no wind. And I can hear a plane. Now that is very unusual at the moment. I presume it's carrying cargo. There's the plane up there. I don't know if you can see it up above the cloud, but looks like a 737. I can't properly see from here. Going into Birmingham. Afternoon. Yes, it was interesting to note that Boeing have had more problems. They had that disastrous Max 8 excuse for an aircraft. I wouldn't call it an aircraft. I'd call it a death wish. But I shan't ever fly on a Max 8, so they can do what they like or rename it. I'll find out what it's called and I will not fly on it. But now we've got the 777 problem with the Pratt & Whitney engines. Again, it's not a Boeing problem. It's Pratt & Whitney PW4000 series engines which are giving the problem. Fortunately, none of the airlines that we go on use them. I think it's South Korean Airlines, I think some Japanese, and United in the United States use them. So that won't be a problem. I shan't need to go 9 or buy them, but they've all been grounded now anyway. And in any case, the Federal Aviation Authority in the UK has stopped them flying over our airspace. So there's it's going to be a bit of an engine. They'd had problems with this engine before, and they'd already said that they've got to be inspected every 3,000 instead of whatever, it's 7,500, whatever. Now they've got to be checked every 1,000 flights, but I can't see them getting over this. However, of course, what you need to remember, not that most of you are interested, but the General Electric and the Rolls-Royce engines on the 777 are perfectly okay. We have flown on the 777 numerous times. I absolutely love the aircraft. The engines, the Rolls-Royce engines, are huge. I have to be honest, I've never been a fan of Pratt & Whitney, but how lovely, what a day. And nobody expected an aircraft review, but in any case, let's say if you have subscribed, I would like to give you a wonderful thanks, and if you're going to, ditto for you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, share, ring the bell, and you'll make the Rambling Rambler exceedingly happy. And we all want an exceedingly happy Rambler, don't we? So, still out in Kenilworth on the Millennium Way. Beautiful walk round. And what a day for it. It's so beautiful today, as I've said a few times, but I'll say it again, so don't worry, this is all part of rambling. Yes, as I was saying earlier, do please try and get out into the outdoor world. It's so good for our health, and to me it's a lot of fun as well. If you haven't seen them, have a look at the crocuses out on the previous videos. You'll see crocuses by the million, I would imagine. So that would be excellent. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? A little pond. Well, it's part of a river, I think. Maybe I think that may be the original one that we were by the first thing. Got to go across the bars. Better be careful. We managed. How beautiful this is. Well, if you are planning holidays or thinking about holidays in the UK, I wish you well with that. I don't know about foreign holidays. I'm holding my breath and hoping, but I don't know. We will have to see what happens. We're hoping to get to Europe in the summer, but there isn't a way of knowing. Although they have said, I think by July the 12th, they are hoping that everything will be back to normal. There won't be an end to COVID any more than there is an end to flu. I think it will be right.